It's 7:15, that means the struggle stream. But we probably late, so it might be 8. You know, I just ate on this freestyle I created. So hit that like, subscribe, cause we about to go live. Risking super rig, we try our best, but we still. 1 week it's the video, 1 week it's the audio. One time YouTube kicked us off cause super internet was slow. Sometimes super disappear because this camera battery low. And sometimes Brisker disappear, he got a date, he gotta go. Appreciate the game, cause y'all never ever complain. Always coming back every night for that.
It's
right now.
So you know what time it is. It's time for the dopest show in the universe.
Hit that like, ho, hit that like, hit that like, ho, hit that like, hit that like, ho, beat, hit that like, ho, beat, hit that like, ho, beat, hit that like, ho, hit that like, ho, hit that like, ho, hit that like, beat, hit that like, ho.
Yo, what is the business? Schlock Neighborhood Super Rig off in this thing. Once again, here my boy Brisk. What's poppin', dog?
What's good, bro? You know, it's always a good ass day when you wake up alive, and you had to miss the last show because you got to meet the motherfucking niggas from the Wu-Tang, bro. That shit was lit as fuck, not gonna lie. Shit was super lit.
It definitely. God damn it, the damn struggle crew list ain't popping. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Yeah, man. How was that, dog? Who was the coolest? And also, who had Bajin in their beer?
Honestly, like, I expected Deck definitely did not have Beijing. Capadonna didn't. Ghostface, I couldn't tell. Ghostface had his face was shaved and he had a hat on and shit. But it didn't look like nobody had a Beijing. All the niggas was cool as the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Like, all of them was super cool. Like, when I was back there and Ghost was walking up on stage, Ghost had he had a crazy look in his eye walking up there. He just got a presence about himself. But that shit was it was pretty dope to see. Especially like seeing Expected Deck rapping the beginning of Triumph and shit. Like, damn, I saw these niggas on TV rapping this shit when I was like 14, and these niggas over here just rapping that shit right now. That shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie. That was like some bucket list shit.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I'm happy for you. I didn't say nothing about how you ain't got a Wu-Tang tattoo, but I got a Wu-Tang tattoo. Yet you got to go meet the goddamn Wu. I didn't say nothing about that on Friday. And as a super fan of Ghostface Killah, I'm pretty sure that look that was on his face. Hold on. Make sure my buttons work. I'm pretty sure he was skied the fuck up when you saw him out there.
Maybe so.
Based on the many verses of Ghostface Killah that where I didn't realize until much older. I was like, oh my gosh, this nigga's talking about doing a hell of a lot of cocaine. I didn't know the East Coast slang for that shit. Nigga, I remember when I found out that
Go ahead, my bad.
I was saying, I remember when I found out, nigga, that all them names like Cool Mar Ski and all that, anytime it had ski in it, that was for cocaine.
I didn't know that shit.
I was shocked, nigga. I was like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. It was just all slang for cocaine type names and shit, man. So, once again, man, shout out to cocaine, dog. Like,
I'm gonna tell you one thing that I know, because I was looking at because when Ghosty was out there rapping, like everybody else had on Nikes and shit, but he had on like some high top, like some black kicks, and I was like, damn, I wonder what kind of shoes them is. The tongue was out, like some Timbs and shit, but of course it wasn't Timbs. So later on, after he got off the stage, I saw this nigga had on some on clouds. I didn't even know they had high top on clouds.
wait,
And he
what
had
the
some new shits, but made them look fresh.
fuck is an on cloud?
On cloud is some of the most comfortable shoes I have ever worn in my life, and it's like it's made. I think it's like a dad shoe and shit.
The name of them is On Cloud.
Yeah, and they got OC on the shoe.
About to look these. Oh my gosh, that's what the fuck them OC shoes was.
On clouds, cause them shits feel like you walking on a cloud, nigga.
Hold on, nigga. On cloud shoes, nigga. Oh my dude, on some real shit, Briss. I ain't even bullshitting with you. I'm not bullshitting you. I done seen a plethora of Caucasians in these shoes, and I'm gonna be honest, nigga. I thought they had like rebranded Dadas, and I thought there was a D and an A. On some real shit, I thought this was the D right here, and then that was A, and I thought they was Dadas. And somebody white just came and bought it out and shit, was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I did not know that was stood for On Cloud, and oh my gosh, so the O, that's an O on top, and then the N. Wow.
It's an OC.
I mean a C. Oh, snitty. Oh, nigga. This kind of nigga. These Air Max 95s, nigga. I know a goddamn Air Max 95 goddamn silhouette when I see one, nigga. Oh, they.
I know, cause I got a pair of the shoes for running. It feel like I'm cheating, nigga. Like, cause the way they melt, the way they made, and they so comfortable, but it feel like I'm cheating the way the runners are made and shit. Like if I'm out here running and shit.
Yeah, you are cheating, nigga, cause them some goddamn motherfucking damn Air Max 95s, nigga. Fuck that shit. They some thieves. Go steal the silhouette for the Air Max 90 Fizzles. But I guess I ain't mad at it. I might I ain't reached that level of dadhood yet. I think you have to be like a real good father to start wearing them and stuff. And I just ain't a good enough father to switch over to these. But I ain't mad at them, man. I'm not mad. And it's crazy. Damn, what is these?
That nigga had an exclusive pair that I ain't never seen. Like I said, I ain't know they made high tops in them shits, nigga.
Be very honest with you, nigga. This looks very secret messagey right here, my nigga. Cause what the fuck a strawberry got to do with a moon, nigga? I'm pretty sure this got something to do with child trafficking, nigga.
Maybe I thought it meant strawberries need love at night.
Believe that if you want to, nigga. What you talking about the crack whore strawberries?
Yeah, I'm talking about like they come out at night maybe. They love the nighttime. That's what I take it at.
This got child trafficking work written all over it, nigga. If you buy these, I'm pretty sure somebody gonna be like, "Hey, you want to come to the pizza party?" And you be like, "What? The pizza party?" Yeah, and you gonna be like, "Wow, I get free pizza because I bought these nice shoes, man. That's great." And see them hostages in there, and it's too late. Bro. And you gonna be like, "Oh well, you know what? No, this ain't my type party." But like, it's too late now, bitch. You seen too much, hoe, and you trapped. It's either ride or die. Damn, and now you got two options, Briss.
Like they
What's
don't
that?
want you. They don't want you to touch the kids, but you gotta transport them. Like, look, well, since you in here now, motherfucker, what we need you to do, you go drive them across town, or your ass go get chained up in this bitch, and you go have a real long Christmas break. And you left your daughter in the car because you just thought she was gonna get a couple of slices of pizzas and come out and shit. So and they like look, you just gotta make this trip. It's 15 infants back there and shit. We gotta get them to the black market, get them kidneys on ice ASAP.
Damn.
So what you gotta do, Briss?
Can't do it, bro.
You ain't gotta touch the kids though. You not doing the slaughtering.
I told you I can't. I'm up for you. Do whatever you can do as long as you're not here making victims. I can't be in partaking in making the victims.
Okay, it's cold outside. Your daughter is in the truck. She waiting. You ain't came out yet. They done took your phone. They like, hey, you get your phone back. But hey, if you wanna, we ain't gonna do nothing to your daughter. She just gonna be out there though, and you just in there. And so you ain't gonna even lie about doing it. You could have said I'm gonna do it, then went and tried to save the children.
I guess so. I ain't think about that.
No, the car gonna blow up if you do that shit. Like, no, you know they ain't gonna let that shit off that easy, nigga. This is a wrap.
I just hope to never be in this scenario, nigga. That sounds like a terrible scenario.
I'm be like, is these ugly kids? Cause you know, if they ugly kids, they don't need their kidneys like that on some real shit, to be honest with you. That'd be my first question and shit. And then they'd be like, yeah, they related to somebody named DJ Academics. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll drive that truck for y'all. All right. Here we go. All right. Make sure y'all send all that hate mail there. This why we be losing subs every day. I don't know what the fuck my brain be coming up with this shit from, nigga. Cause I've been reading about that goddamn Illuminati shit too much and shit, man. That's where it's coming from. I've been reading about too much shit, y'all. Now this ain't about Illuminati, but this goddamn book, boy.
That book, what's that?
This the Nag Hammadi. It's named after the desert, the town that they found the scrolls in they found them in 1940. I think it's 1940 or 1945.
Come on, like the Sumerian tablet scrolls type shit.
Nah, this some separate shit. This like got the Book of Thomas in it and shit. This is the shit Jesus was telling the motherfuckers after he was resurrected and shit, and he was like, yeah, like and the shit it's crazy, and they had to hide these hoes because you couldn't go around saying this type of shit, nigga. They was you can't take the power from the church. The church had to be the middleman for your soul to be saved and shit. So that's what this book right here tells. Jesus was like, ain't no goddamn middleman and shit. And they was like, yeah, going to get that cross ready for this motherfucker because he fucking up the church money. That saying came from this book. One of the first priests, he said, "Thou with as fuck out of with thine church's money." Is it ain't like verbatim, but I'm pretty sure one of them, like, you know, they couldn't figure it all the way out, y'all. Right.
I'm over here trying to get the truth and shit. I bought an Ethiopian Bible and shit. And they sent that shit to the crib. I'm like, that's a big ass book. Okay, open up that shit. Them pages, nigga, that shit is written in like 2-point font, nigga. And I'm like, I need at least 2 magnifying glasses to read this shit, nigga. I'm like, the shit is difficult when you can't just, you know what I'm saying, open it up like you looking at a web page. You can't do that shit in real life yet.
They got us fucked up and shit, because I done did some shit like that in real life. Not with a book, but like some shit where, you know, or like, have you ever been at the fucking bar or something watching a game and shit, and something happened and you don't do it, but you got an instant to like rewind it and shit? You like, oh, that shit was dope. And you be like, oh shit, I ain't at the goddamn house and shit. I ain't on the goddamn phone. This is real life. I did that shit in real life, want to rewind some shit. And was like, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm watching this shit at home from now on and shit. Can't rewind real life. What the fuck I'm doing here? All right, guys. We gonna say what's up to the Struggle Crew in a second. Tonight's show is gonna be potpourri. It's gonna be potpourri for a while till I figure out
really what the fuck our topics gonna be. And the format is this: since YouTube now has this live can go to membership shit, that's just what we gonna do. So the first hour of the show, public. Second hour of the show, members. And it's gonna work like that. And y'all ain't gotta do shit. YouTube automatically go kick all y'all non-members out. I didn't put it like that neither. That's what it say in the back. It was like, we gonna kick non-members out and then retain members. And then that's what it's gonna do, okay? So, look, I didn't come up with that. YouTube came up with that. So, I'm pretty sure they did that. So, you guys can go on and help us. Because they pimp us, too. They take like 40% of the goddamn membership shit. So, that's why they pushing these memberships, because they can pimp us. Go on to join their memberships, $2.99. So we actually get after taxes and YouTube take their shit. We get like $1.19 or some shit. But hey, every little bit counts. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate you. Go on to join that struggle for the $2.90 nizzle, because that's that's where the second half of lives is going from now on. Now, unfortunately, today y'all go look out, because I don't know what's a good enough story to save for the second hour, because y'all know I ain't. The research department was off today, but who knows what's gonna happen once y'all heard what the fuck we just talking about just now. Just imagine what be happening in the goddamn membership. Just imagine what the fuck be being said.
And Poison Ivy, who is a member and a mod, just posted, look at this fuckery. And I posted the link into the Ninja chat.
Now I gotta be honest with you, Briss. I done got it set up to now I can just click the links and they pop up now. So yeah, okay. I've been working. I've been working trying to get us to a better place, dog. I really been trying to get us to a better place. All right.
That required OJ ad lib. Okay.
Nigga, I gotta add that to the list. How the fuck we ain't got no goddamn OJ ad libs or other rappers? We need Jeezy, OJ, all the motherfuckers for various things. So this says POV. You went to see Harriet Tubman Love Slave. What? Love Slave? And it was not about what you thought. This some real shit. All right, now y'all can substitute Brisk with Poison Ivy if this go a little too crazy. I just want to let y'all know that.
Can't believe I came all the way back. 90 miles, Maryland, not one attack. I'm looking for you, baby, but where you at? I need to feel your skin when you hit it from the back. Cause baby, I'm back. Baby, I'm back. Baby, I'm back. But I am back. Baby, I'm back. Back. But baby, where you at? Come and get this ass. Woo!
Enslaved person who has to do all this work to free people, but as a human being first. And then I was like, all right, so we have this historical element. How do I want to tell Harriet Tubman's story in 2025 at that time? So it was relevant. Oh, raunchy rap songs. That'll do it. And so going back to the point before, I like rap. I'm not a huge fan of rap, but I wanted to over-inundate the word nigger in this play, like in the genre of rap, right? To really have people say, you know, I sit in the sauna, listen to people, what they're listening to all day, and sometimes I only hear the N-word being played in their headphones, right? So that was why this was brought into that play, to sort of marry this world, to say like, wow, in 2025, at that time, I wonder if people heard the N-word just as much as I hear it in my day-to-day life currently. More, right? So that was the idea of really telling why the rap was brought into the story, to really bring her story 2025. But then also, it was, you know, his song Love Through Slavery. They had this institutional barrier, right? Like called slavery, getting in the way of their love. And so being a descendant of an enslaved person, I wondered, does that have any residual effect on how I approach intimacy in 2026? So that was really the idea of why I brought the rap in and why I wanted to tell this story through Harriet Tubman's love life, essentially.
Hey, this one of the time when somebody try to justify some bullshit was to make it some deep shit. Nigga.
I'm like,
What the
cause my
fuck?
brain broke on some real shit. Like, and I gotta be honest, I was shocked. I was shocked he was black when he came out, cause this seemed like one of them super liberal white gay dudes would have came up with his boyfriend and shit, and would have his boyfriend like was mama mixed. So they felt like their quarter was enough to get away with some bullshit like this. That's what it came across. So at least I got the sexuality right of the person, cause wasn't no gay or straight woman go come up with that, and wasn't no straight dude go come up with that. And I love, hey, I love all the gay dudes out there in the non penis loving way, but it kind of had that all written over there, having Harriet Tubman and shit backing that ass up in the days of slavery. Came back, it appears from the lyrics of the song. She came back to save her love, I guess, and apparently you could rap and yell real loud during that time, because all the times I done seen reenactments of Harriet Tubman going back, she was whispering and being very quiet because she was sneaking motherfuckers to freedom.
Motherfucker twerking on the Underground Railroad. Wow, nigga.
It is insane. And like you said, he wanted to just compare how many times he heard the word nigga to today to back then, and I guess he Gen Z. I know he Gen Z, and this what we get when kids couldn't eat peanut butter at school, nigga. Like, cause you know kids couldn't take peanut butter to school because kids are peanut allergies. This is what gluten-free children look like, nigga. It's what gluten-free children look like, and I don't know what to say about it. It's special.
We definitely need to sign that said the struggle crew said that shit, because Poison Ivy said that shit for real. She said this.
We need a sign for that, because let me read some of the comments of that real quick, because I couldn't be the only person bewildered. Thank you. There's the first damn gift that popped up of what the fuck is going on. I don't know. These are not the children Whitney said was our future. These are not. These are not the children. I had to heart that one right there.
I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you what this is though. This is the children of the children Whitney said was gonna be the future.
Them children fucked up. If this is the output of them children, she was lying the whole goddamn time and shit. Like the crack had fucked her up with that part of the song and shit. Somebody said not on my watch. Yeah, dog. That's something it seemed like Nana would have wrote. Speaking of Nana, let's check out on the question of the night. Hey, it almost fit exactly this time and shit. I forgot to set that shit up. Nana says Mr. James can flip 5K to 20K in a week if you let her claim the kids on your tax refund. Currently 29 votes, 79% of y'all said Nana going back to jail, and 21% of y'all, hey, y'all rolling the dice, and I ain't go front. I would need to meet somebody, I'm like, all right, so how many times Mr. James did? Because if he free, that mean, all right, well, he didn't get in trouble last year if he did it, so that checks out. So what are these results? How is it gonna work? How about why the fuck she gotta claim the kids though? How about I just claim the kids and then give you some of the money? How about that? Is it something else? Are you trying to take my kids to go to the goddamn pizza parlor so they kids can be taken out at a later date so Brisk could deny giving them passage to to the place. What's the business? So yeah, I don't.
That shit too. The shit sound too good to be true, nigga. I can't. I remember this shit happened like 7 months ago. Somebody hit me up, was like, "Hey, nigga, I know this month they got access to this warehouse. There's hella furniture in that bitch, and you can just pull your truck up. We could just load that motherfucker up, and you can put it on there. Ain't nobody paying nothing." I'm like, like, absolutely the fuck not. That shit sound way too good to be true. It's cameras everywhere. They even have my license plate put up doing nothing. Wow, like that. And this activity, claiming kids on taxes, I do not play around. I'm a punk. I do not play around with the IRS.
Yeah, me publicly, I don't play around with the IRS neither. That is my that's my stance as well. Speaking of it's too good to be true, did I ever tell you that damn story about that time that I used to install cable, and I had installed this guy's cable, and he was like, "Yeah, I go to the car auctions, and I got a this was like in 2010, 2009. So this was back when whatchamacallit was in style. What is them things called? The ones that look like a Phantom when
The 300 price of 300.
Chrysler 300. So that's when them had came out, and so he was like, "Yo, you need a car or whatever?" I was like, "Chrysler 300." I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm in the trucks, but I know somebody who looking for one." He seemed, really, to be honest, I was in the dead middle of the Mexican hood on the east side of San Antonio, southeast side of San Antonio. So I should have kind of knew, but I knew I wasn't gonna buy it, so I was like, oh. So went back and this is when me and my wife was still just baby mama, baby daddy at the time, and fucking her next door neighbor, we would go over there and drink with them and shit. And I told him he's a Mexican dude, and now that I'm thinking about it, you know who he reminded me of? I don't know if you watch Friends and shit, but he was just like Joey. Like just like Joey from Friends. He looked like him. He looked like a Mexican version of Joey. And I was like, yo, dude said he got a Chrysler 300 for it. And me saying that out of my mouth at this time should have knew. He got a 08 Chrysler 300 for $5,000 at the auction. And he was like, what? He's like, yeah, dude, you can go on there. He said all you gotta do is give him a $1,500 down and shit. He go bring it to you. I took him the next day. And dude picked up the phone and bullshitted him. He picked up the phone for them whole 3 months before he just gave up on it. And he hit a good lick for that $1,500, dog. I was like, God damn, I kind of felt guilty a little bit, but I always had to remind myself that that shit kind of sounded stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not my fault just because I wanted to see, because if it had went through for him, then I would have tried to get some my damn self. But
yeah,
I wasn't going to be the test dummy on that. All right, y'all, we about to say what's up to the struggle crew real quick. I'm trying to get this goddamn timer on the screen working correctly. Let me see, because I'm doing the countdown to its members only. Let's see. This is what Tasha K be doing too. This I'm taking it out of the Tasha K book of
shout out to Tasha K.
Shout out to Tasha K, who just gave the intel about Gucci and what happened to him for real. And the story makes sense too. I believe this version of the story way more than the other version that was floating around and shit. All right, there go the clock right there, y'all. Y'all see that? And ain't no crazy like burn alarm or nothing like that, okay? It ain't nothing like that associated with this one. So that's where the clock reside right there. Put it over here on this screen right here. And let's go reside right, Sean. It need to find a place of settlement, because all right, I'll put it up here. Yeah, it's gonna be right there. Okay, so that is the area of the clock. I can hear people right now like, nobody give a fuck about your punk ass membership, nigga, because that's what I would say if I was in. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about y'all secret ass club, nigga. Get the fuck out of my goddamn face. You know what? I'm leaving now, bitch. And I'm glad the whole world not like me, Chris. All right, we about to start the countdown, and we gonna go into some stories that and it's fun because I don't know what kind of stories we gonna talk about and shit, but it's gonna start. All right, let's say what's up to the Struggle crew out here. See who in the house. Poison Ivy. That was the wrong goddamn button, but y'all know what I meant to do. What's the business, Poison Ivy? Thank you for your Martin Luther the King blasphemy on this glorious day. Let's see. LL Bitty in the house. What's the business? It's like how Brooks are comfy, but not the best to look at.
I can see that.
Brooks, another Caucasian shoe that is out there.
Yeah.
Eddie Ward in the house. What's the business, OG Eddie Ward?
Shout out Eddie Ward.
And shout out to the moderators. Eddie Ward is, I believe, the OGest of the moderators. Shout out to L Bitty, and Poison Ivy as well. Who else in the house? Redley Rails, what's the business? Happy Monday. Lady Lex in the house, what's good?
Shout out Lady Lex.
Lady Lex said, I've been meaning to suggest we change the name of Drake's homegoing party. What is a good name? What is a good name? He said, Pizza got too much dirt on his name. We can call it something to do with wings. We can call it Eat Wings and celebrate him getting his fallen angel wings. Okay, all right. It don't have the same ring. Maybe we can work on it and stuff. I'm kind of just I'm really on some just, as I've been learning, you guys. Sadly, death is a wonderful thing. So I wish for Drake to I'm gonna have to really think about it and shit. Cause this is the thing, y'all. I don't really realize ain't no punishment for nobody like Drake or DJ Academics or that, cause they already some bitch ass niggas. Like it's really they already in punishment because even though they hang around, you know, people got money and cool people and shit, they know on the inside once that Hennessy drain out of their body, that goddamn motherfucking damn Fix-A-Flat drain out of that the crack of their asses and shit, they gotta look in that mirror and be like, damn, I'm a bitch ass motherfucker and shit. If money didn't exist, nobody would like me. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it is, to be honest with you. They done already lost because they are who they are.
And you called it. You gave me a new thing where act look like an upside down Hennessy bottle, nigga.
Speaking
That's
of
what you built like.
that is correct. Matter of fact, a lot of people was wondering if there was an actual real life picture, and it actually is of we gonna go on next. So, and this is what I was telling y'all the other day. I told y'all, remember when I was like, damn, Academics really do got the power in that industry, which further makes me not give a fuck about the industry or nothing, because Cardi B had to go through this motherfucker. The labels made motherfucking A$AP Rocky go through this cricket leg motherfucker. He really in the end, if this don't let you know just how demonic and fucked up the industry is, that he is a fixture that some people's favorite artists may have to go through. Hey, that's why I don't wash my hands of it. I'm done. I am done with it. With that being said, check out this wonderful movie that you can catch on Bluetooth or Blue Super Disc, because I made this bitch for any of the motherfuckers. People been stealing my thumbnails and shit, and the fucked up pictures of Drake I've been making, passing it off as themselves. So now I put little watermarks and all sorts of shit. As you see, Aka sucks dick and Alf in twins. They about the same height. They got that same. And what the fuck is up with his goddamn hands and arms and shit? And the fuck, bitches, y'all prostitutes be fucking him? Really? Hey, I'll be honest. Cause actor type and shit, you motherfucking take act money and fucking just be like, yeah, my period just came and shit. I don't know what to tell you.
God damn.
Yeah, and my pimp downstairs. So, I mean, you can raise up if you want to, but the nigga bust through the door. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He'll just go home and cry or some shit. He'll probably just go to it. Well, do you have another prostitute I can give my money to? Like, God damn, you's a dumb bitch. Yeah, just go next door and shit. You got cash on you? Like, how much cash you bring with you? I don't know, 40 racks or something? Yeah. Yeah. Just go next door. Just going to go next door. They got you over there. There's plenty of vagina over there for you to have. Not on this period. Wow. Golly gee, thanks. Dumb bitch. Any goddamn way, y'all. The first story is... What happened to my goddamn switch?
Shout out to Marty Marr.
My damn my zingers and shit. My zip zingers. Yeah, so shout out to Ozempic.
How you know he just didn't partake in intermittent fasting, getting on the treadmill, walking at an incline, and getting a healthy amount of sleep, all that? How you know that ain't happening?
Because Ozempic exists is the main reason. Or Mounjaro. Mounjaro is out there as well. Or you can take the pills like me. I have lost 15 pounds. Shout out to Contrave. And in addition to my Vyvanse. But I have lost 15 pounds, y'all. I can fit in my goddamn Little Caesar shirt again, which was crazy because I'm talking about it was bulging out titties and shit. I was looking like DJ Ack for a minute in this bitch. So shout out to the country. Drugs is where it's at, bro. Like ain't nobody back in the day, man. The ballerinas, they used to do it with that and cigarettes. But now you can just take a simple shot to the stomach and be nice and in shape, and you know what I'm saying? It's a wonderful thing.
I'm gonna keep it real though. Like whatever he did, I'm happy for him because around the time that the last Bad Boy movie came out, I ain't think Marty Marr was gonna make it, and I was gonna be super sad about that shit because he created one of my favorite shows of all time.
He did get placed in one of the greatest shows of all time for sure. Which found out it was head. It's always.
You say he got placed?
Back in the day, it was for stand-up comedians, and that's why you saw all of them. So back in the 80s, if you was doing stand-up and shit, and you had a agent back in the 80s was like the height of comedy clubs shit. Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, and I'm like, pop that shit all the way fuck off. And Robin Williams and Steve Martin and shit. So they rode their movie wave, and then into the 90s, basically, you was popping the comedian, they was gonna get you a show. That's why Seinfeld got him a show. Martin got him a show. Steve Harvey got him a show. Everybody Loves Ray got him a show. Tim Allen was a fucking comedian. That's why Home Improvement. Roseanne Barr, that's where Roseanne came from. All of the sitcoms back there was popping comedians, and that just came with the goddamn deal and shit. So Martin, the guy, it was a black dude that came up with like they had the idea and shit, and they went and shopped it, and Martin was along with it or whatever and shit, but you know how that shit be going. It was always gonna be a part of the deal and shit. But shout out to Martin, man. Hopefully he say some shit. I ain't heard him say nothing.
It's wild. I never peeped that, but now like you saying, I'm thinking because the nigga Sinbad even had a show.
All the show, Bill Cosby was a comedian. Like that shit just rode their wave. All the stars back then was instant comedian, and it just came with the shit. And then they put actual actors around the motherfuckers because the majority of motherfuckers could not act to save their goddamn life. So that's where it all. Same thing like D.L. Hughley show and shit. I can keep on going. Wow. That's why.
Damn.
And that's why the last motherfucker, and really to be honest, he pretty much was the last person this actually happened to. And that's why he said what he said in the goddamn DVD. He was like, y'all motherfuckers scared of me. They skipped over Bernie Mac all them years and shit. He didn't get his show till late 90s, 2000s and shit. And he was like the last of the Mohicans of that comedian just get a show on TV and shit.
Yeah, the great show.
Great. The best one out of all them motherfuckers was out of the Kings of Comedy and shit. Like he had the best damn show. And it is what it is, man. Nicki Minaj, you done seen Nicki Minaj and Don Lemon going into
So
it
I,
and shit?
so I just saw that they had something going on, but I ain't see no details on what happened.
So let me see if I can find it. Hold on. All right. So, cause this gonna go back to the original story. Shit.
Nicki Minaj.
So this what Nicki Minaj has said. You know what he did, right? So this is what he did. So, cause you know about the pushback and shit going on ICE, like people actually standing up for their right. The Black Panthers done came back out and shit. I'm gonna show y'all videos of that. I'm gonna show y'all a glimpse of that. We gonna talk about that in the membership and shit, cause y'all, the public ain't ready to see the Black Panthers out with their pistols and shit, talking shit to them crackers and shit. So we gonna save that for later. But he went to this church where the pastor is like a ICE person or whatever the fuck, and he just out there in them streets, man, just doing lemon stuff and shit. Check this out.
This is an operation that is secret, that they invited folks out.
This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere. They don't expect us to come there. And then we...
Huh? It ain't sharing on YouTube?
I don't think so.
God damn. I'm glad you said something. Because I think I've been sharing a whole bunch of shit I thought I was sharing and wasn't sharing the goddamn thing. Sorry about that, you guys. I hope y'all...
It stopped on her saying they doing Operation Pull Out. Something Nick Cannon has not been doing.
I'm talking about Nick Cannon, like pull what? Out? Pull out? What? Who does? Why? All right, y'all, here you go. Done Cannon.
This is an operation that is secret, that they invited folks out.
This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere. They don't expect us to come there. And then we disrupt business as usual.
So right now it's kind of mayhem. We're not part of the activists, but we're here just reporting on them.
Did they explain to you why they're here?
They did not.
They said that there is someone here in Easterwood, someone who is a member of ICE, and he's a pastor of the church.
Our church had gathered for worship, which we do every Sunday. We asked them to leave, and they obviously have not left.
So this is what the First Amendment is about the freedom to protest.
There's varying array of views in this church on politics of immigration. Recognize the complexity of the issue.
This shows you just how divided America is. When you look at the protesters here, and then you look at the people there who are praying, and you know what was the interesting thing? If these two groups could just get together, they might figure out what to do.
I don't necessarily agree with everything that's going on in the Twin Cities right now, but I don't think it's good to fight fire with fire. I think it's good to speak up. I think it's good to protest, but I think it's better to do it in a peaceful way.
Yeah, that was interesting to watch. This guy here, look, he's hugging his kid. And, you know, I imagine it's uncomfortable and traumatic for the people here.
They think you lost and this didn't accomplish anything, and you went into their house, the house of the Lord.
The reality is the house of the Lord is a place where love lives. It's not a place where you can have a pastor masquerading as the director for the field office of ICE in St. Paul.
And I agree with her. And the chant, I would have had them going there. I was like, y'all praying with Satan. Y'all praying with Satan. And then the chant would go, he is Satan right there. That dude that worked for ICE. It's a lot going on with it, but it would tell the story.
So it was a pastor that's pastor there that worked for ICE, and that's what everybody's protesting.
Yeah.
And I heard her wrong. She didn't say pull out. She said pull up and shit.
All right. Okay. Because I ain't go front. I was like, because I thought they was going to extract. I thought it was an extraction mission. So, so tomorrow on my show, y'all go get some previews of the remix. I'll show y'all what's gonna happen on the live I got coming up tomorrow, which I'm actually doing. I know some of y'all like, nigga, you been saying you go on your other channel and you full of shit, but I'm dead serious. Now, speaking of the good old cocaine, Nicki Minaj pulls up in her one-horse open sleigh and says, done cock-sucking lemon is disgusting. And sadly, I mean, it's pretty accurate, what she just said. It's not like she's just making the shit up. It's not really derogatory if you do the shit. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Now, as you see, they trying to correlate religion with politics. She said he wouldn't have did that. They would have did that at any goddamn place. These motherfuckers is not playing. I got hella clips, so these motherfuckers just going everywhere. Not ICE, like letting ICE know in they face. Like, yo, y'all ain't got no jurisdiction around this bitch. We don't give a fuck what nobody say. Motherfuckers patrolling their neighborhoods with they motherfucking ARs and fucking pistols out and shit and everything. Like, nobody is fucking with this shit, and it's actually kind of beautiful. Unfortunately, them drones go come in and it's gonna.
I was saying that people getting food, bro. Like, it's most people getting fucked up behind that shit.
But they should though, because that's what the American Revolution was. That's what everything that happened. If what the fuck is the Second Amendment for if we ain't gonna use it? So I'm glad everybody using it because that shit is fucked up. And I'm glad people finally saying, nigga, this whole goddamn America is immigrants. It was and got stolen by some motherfuckers who left their shit and just came and took this shit. What the fuck are y'all talking about? So I'm very glad that people are starting to realize and breaking the indoctrination of how they just trying to make shit. Also, nigga, I miss being able to just pick up some roses on the side of the damn highway on my way home from my wife and shit when I ain't think about it and shit. People don't think about that type of shit. You know how many marriages is breaking up because of this shit, Brisk? Huh? You know how many people not getting their vitamin C, nigga, on the side of the freeway, nigga? Huh? But y'all don't think about that shit, do you? Don't nobody think about the other victims and shit. That's fucked up. Any goddamn way. That's what the fuck Nicki Minaj had to say about this shit. Lock them up. So, and then she posted a picture of I don't know why they black out the finger as if it's a penis or something. Like, we know what the goddamn any goddamn way. That's what she posted. And
the whole night to kill somebody that they ain't black out.
You said what?
He got a whole knife in the other hand that they ain't black out.
Nigga. God damn it. This one saying, fuck you, but the other one, I was going to murder you. Like, yeah, we're going to keep the knife. The children, they won't be bothered by that and shit. They won't. I don't want my child flipping off people. I'm okay with them picking up a butcher knife, though, and charging forth towards. This was John Lennon's reply.
And her response to all of this and the language that's used. I think it's interesting just because Nicki has been, over the last couple of months, made it clear that she is now public.
Is these niggas together?
I didn't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know.
What made you say that?
No, they just got that kind of that. It just look like they work together and play together. That's all. I don't know what to say, man. Let's continue.
Supporting, and I think maybe she has all along, but now publicly making known her support for the Trump administration and even the MAGA movement. The choice of words that she used to go after you, I'm not surprised she went after you.
It's homophobic. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think you have to black it.
Cocksucker is homophobic. That's like somebody say, oh, that pussy eating ass super. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I do. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging I keep a healthy diet around here. But I didn't know that was bad if you do it. I thought it was only bad if you didn't do it. But you learn something new every day and shit, man. Wow. I get that's like somebody being offended. You seeing them smoke crack, you motherfucking crackhead. Like, bitch, you don't say that shit. But like, hold on, you are smoking crack. I don't know. I didn't say there's an insult. It's just a fact of life. But hey, let's continue, man.
Get out. You should show it to people. She called me Don, C sucker lemon is disgusting. Look, this is what I'll say to Nicki Minaj. I normally don't respond to things like this, but, F it. I'm going to do it this time. I think Nicki Minaj has made it very clear how she feels about African Americans in this country. I don't think she's one of them, obviously. And she should, under Trump's rules, she should be deported because I don't think, reportedly, that she is a legal citizen here. She is undocumented. And so she has shown her disdain for African Americans. So why are you supporting her? Why are you buying her records? She's also supporting, I have lots of gay friends who love Nicki Minaj. Why are you supporting this homophobic, bigoted, ignorant, woman. You should not be supporting her. Nicki Minaj, this is clearly out of her depth. She doesn't understand politics. She doesn't understand journalism. And I'm not surprised that she is weighing in on something that is beyond her capacity. What I will say to her is, because she put a doll, I think she put the Chucky doll in there, a better symbol that should have been represented in that picture is a pick-me doll, because Nicki Minaj is a pick-me. She will do anything that is expedient for her politically. And again, she's ignorant. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's always weighing in on things that she doesn't know about. Nicki Minaj should just sit the fuck down. And by the way, isn't she married to an alleged pedophile? And she has the nerve to say something disparaging about and something homophobic. I'm pretty sure that maybe that's part of the reason that she is cozying up to the Trump administration for some sort of leniency for her family members. And it's just very transparent. So Nicki Minaj, F off, stop being a homophobic bigot, and get a life and some brains.
He just said fuck a couple of seconds ago. First he censored the fuck, and then said she need to get the fuck up out this motherfucker, and then came with the F. I guess he got caught up in the rigmarole of the whole situation. But he told her to sit the fuck down and grow some brains. Which is crazy because she basically called you a brain giver, and you was upset about that. You know what? Let me leave that alone, because I don't understand the rules of that community, but what are your thought processes on Nicki, the illegal immigrant, Minaj?
She has no scruples. Like her continuously going at everybody, going at anybody. If she got an alleged pedophile husband, brother situation going on, like motherfucker is not afraid to throw rocks in a glass house like a motherfucker. She is throwing the fuck out of rocks in her glass house. It is shattering all type of shit, but she don't seem to give a fuck about none of that shit, which leads me to believe that she is definitely on some I gotta save my people type vibes, and that's the energy she on. She just attacking whoever they say attack, and she still ain't gonna get the motherfucker still ain't gonna get pardoned.
There ain't nothing go. This is the motherfuckers.
It's like we pardon who for what? We don't pardon niggers.
We don't pardon niggers, man. We don't. And these aren't even American niggers. They're niggers. Like we don't even have the respect for you. You get the fuck out of here, you whatever the type of niggas they call them type of niggas, man. I wanted to show y'all something while we talking about motherfuckers who I just found this shit out. Let me see if I can find it. Cause it's very strange that it's a lot of motherfuckers who are not naturally born here that is so gun-ho for this goddamn act, right? So this gonna be a part of my show tomorrow, you guys. This is the ICE shooter, Jonathan Ross, the murderer of that white woman. That is his wife, who is from the Philippines. Now this is from the San Antonio Current. This ain't no bullshit. This is a real thing. It says new details have emerged about Jonathan Ross, identified as the Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE agent who shot and killed 37-year-old mother Renee Good in Minneapolis on Wednesday. Ross is an Iraq War veteran who once lived in El Paso before moving to Minneapolis, and according to a report by British publication The Daily Mail, he's also married to a woman from the Philippines who migrated to the United States. Ross's father, who resides in Illinois, said his son's wife is now a citizen, but declined to say just how long she has been in the United States.
I mean, God damn. That is a terrible look to be an ICE agent, and that's your wife's situation. That's not a good look.
Yeah, it really isn't. You know, the first thing he did, they say he did after the shooting, went home and started packing and shit. Immediately, like he went home. Yes. I'm talking about it tomorrow on the live though. I'm going more in depth on the ICE. I'm going crazy. If y'all don't see a struggle stream, just know they came and got me, and I was completely okay with it and shit, because I don't give a fuck at this moment on some real shit, because we at that. Me and Briss used to have a conversation. Briss always be like, yo, motherfucker, this violence is gonna be needed. And let me show you this, Briss. I'm about to give y'all the whole goddamn show and shit from tomorrow. But I want to show Briss this shit, and then we'll get on to the next entertainment story. We'll go on to what's that motherfucking name? The cokehead dude to be coked out and going off on people and told niggas that told his ex that his dick wasn't gonna stop being long just because she was upset about some shit. I don't know. You remember when he said that shit?
This sounds like a very entertaining person.
That nigga, he said, yeah, y'all niggas be hating on me. Y'all hating ain't gonna stop my dick from still being long. And I was like, God damn, that shit is crazy. All right, here's Smudge, but here's a smidge, another peek into it, cause y'all know I'm kind of on that tip now, y'all. I'm on some like, hey, since I know we in the goddamn Matrix and shit, might as well go in and have some Neo fun in this shit. Check this out. Oh, okay. Protesters are now open carrying in Minnesota neighborhoods.
Yeah. You live in the neighborhood? Yep, this is my block, this is my area. I don't go into other people's neighborhoods and try and intimidate them. I protect my people.
Are you giving out your name?
No, I'm okay with that. Our neighborhood's showing up.
You guys had a lot of people out here, right?
At least 30 or more.
Yeah.
40 or 50.
That's pretty good for a quick turnout.
Motherfuckers is just strapping up instead of just taking that shit to the gun range. Motherfuckers using what it was made for, which is kind of crazy to me. I'll be like, people be collecting guns and shit. These things are made to murder. And now people finally get to use them for their actual use, because I don't believe the first person who made a gun was like, this is going to be great. These are going to look wonderful on the wall. That's what I made these for, to hang on the wall and put in safes. That's what I created these wonderful things for. They weren't created to take life in an instant. That's not what they were created for. So I'm actually happy people starting to use the shit that they have for what it's actually used for. I got a lawnmower right there. I done killed all my grass in the yard, and then now I know how the motherfucking gun owner's been feeling and shit. And I got some shit I ain't even using it for the proper shit. I use it as a blower and shit for the leaves and shit because I'm too cheap to get a goddamn blower. So shout out to the gun owners out there, man. Second Amendment. Second Amendment. Bang, bang. All right. Next up, speaking of bang, bang. So I know y'all heard about the goddamn Tasha K and the Gucci and the robbery shit, which I was like, y'all seen the story that nobody watched because it got 7 views. But I was like, Gucci getting robbed, that's kind of don't, that don't kind of make sense. Well, Tasha K came out and was like, yes, allegedly Gucci Mane was kidnapped by Pooh Shiesty and held at gunpoint until he signed a contract releasing him from his Death Row Records 2.0 situation. A very strong source connected to the situation called me and filled me in. There was no confirmed robbery, just an alleged contract release so Pooh could freely sign to Yo Gotti. On Monday, I dropped the rest of the details. This is allegedly the real reason Pooh was arrested, and they're allegedly trying to cover it up if what I'm told is true. And I gotta be honest, I believe him. I believe if it happened, I believe that's 100% the reason. And I also believe that Yo Gotti uses his Jay-Z connection to the Mixity Miggity Max, and he's probably one of those high-living brick builders, because this motherfucker blatantly has something to do with Dolph. We know what the business is on that. We allegedly, but come on now. And Yo Gotti, who has a very humongous dome, has been able to just squeak through a lot of shit and getting Pooh Shiesty out that deal. And the same person who murked Dolph sits in the car to tell us that Gucci got kidnapped. It just seems like it's all connected to me. I don't.
So I mean, that don't sound like a situation that's gonna be over. Like, you can't just kidnap a nigga and do that to somebody like Gucci, I wouldn't think.
Sure you can. This not the same Gucci. This ain't this Gucci right here. That is none of these Guccis that they did that to. They did it to this Gucci right here. This is medicated Gucci, who got a wife and kids and shit and handlers, and I'm surprised they got to him. But if they didn't rob him, business is business. And I gotta be honest, one of my favorite things about Gucci is Gucci's best stories is how he ran off on the plug. He done finessed hella many niggas. So I think Gucci just probably gonna look at it like, you know what? I did pimp that motherfucker for a very long time and shit. I got books to sell and shit. I hope so. Because remember when P kidnapped Pimp C? Happened after that.
A wild ass story to me too, man. Like,
and they say the call went just like this. P called motherfucking damn Jay Prince and was like, yeah, so Pimp C been running his mouth. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of that nigga. I'm probably gonna kill him. And motherfucking Jay Prince was like, look, just discipline him, all right? Don't do it don't fuck up his mouth or nothing like that. He got some verses to do. And they went and took care of their business. There's been a lot of kidnappings in music, not just hip hop neither. I'm talking about like in all sorts of music stories. There has been kidnappery of managers, artists, members, all sorts of shit, signing papers away, everything. So same, that's what happened with not the kidnapping, but they had the strong arm Dr. Dre out of his Ruthless Records deal, even though he still got paid off of it on the other part of it. But just having him as an artist, they wrestled him out of that. The Suge been a part of getting a lot of people out their motherfucking deals and shit. P and Suge done been a part of getting a lot of motherfuckers out of their deal using tactics that may not be able to be taken to the law enforcement on a good note with. So y'all know I'm a Gucci fan, but shout out to Pooh Shiesty.
Damn, I guess the Pooh Shiesty mask, that motherfucker is very necessary. That name, that shit match. I ain't nobody was that brazen.
Oh well, Pooh Shiesty was like Pooh Shiesty was in jail. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty is he's about that life. Matter of fact, right after he got his deal, I think he robbed somebody or beat somebody's ass or something. Went immediately to jail. He just got out like maybe 3 months ago and shit. He is a true Memphis nigga. Like Pooh Shiesty is a very Memphis motherfucker and shit. So hopefully he go back and make some music and shit. Somebody said how many first day outs is Pooh Shiesty gonna have to make and shit. And you won't know. Shout out to Gucci for inventing first days outs. Next up in bullshittery news, what's that dude's name? I had the damn story. Oh, I got it lined up right here. So finesse 2 times, maybe one of the most cocaine using people that I've seen ever. And this looks very, I don't know though. This look like this might be some goddamn what's that shit everybody was doing crazy shit on bath salts? This motherfucker might be on bath salts and shit.
He might be there.
He might be on bath salts. Now, I'm not sure what this is about. Briss, do you know what this is about?
When he started talking, I might remember, but I sent it to you last week. I forgot what the fuck he was talking about now.
Cause he into it with this other rapper named Moneybagg Yo. I think he was who he was talking to.
Yeah, that's right. But then like other motherfuckers was coming in at him about this shit. But yeah.
Let's check it out.
If I'm squabbling up with you and I go to swinging on you and you hit harder than me, I'ma shoot you.
Well, he put in one extra step than I would have put in.
That is not the next level of escalation. That's not how that's supposed to work. If you are in a fight, as a nigga hit harder than you supposed to try not to get hit anymore by that nigga and figure out some other shit, not shoot and kill. Because you're definitely going to jail for that shit.
Logic don't really logic with that, with your version of it. His made much more sense to me. Really, to be honest, if that's already on your mind, though, I'm all about skipping that whole putting the fist up. Like, once again, I gotta say, why did I purchase this device for. I didn't purchase it to look nice. I purchased it to remove life from this earth. Let's continue.
Justifiably. This is not justifiably. The correct usage of that.
I'm American. I'm no different than Trump. Justifiably, I do that shit because I want to do that shit. What the fuck is ain't no justifiably in anything in America. We see it every damn day. They try to brainwash people into thinking it's something called justifiability here, but it's not. So when in Rome, do as. At least that's how I roll. Let's continue.
You think we finna fight and you hit hard in the motherfucker? You finna die, boy. Ain't no more fighting, boy. You hit hard in the motherfucker. It's over with, boy. Go on to hell with them hard ass punches, nigga. Go hit the devil. Yeah, nigga, go hit somebody in hell, nigga. You ain't finna hit me with them motherfuckers, nigga. I wasn't.
He didn't blink during that whole situation, Briss. Through that whole triad. He didn't blink. Now, 100% agree with him, but he didn't blink, and that's some scary ass shit. And he was in a hotel room by himself, probably waiting for an in call to come in, or maybe he was doing that while he was at an out call, and they were washing up in the back. Who knows? But it's definitely some paid for vagina that was going on in that picture right there. Now, with that being said, he also and as I told y'all, it ain't, ain't no rhyme or reason to this show. I ain't got nothing. I just be clicking on shit and shit be popping up. Fans are saying Cardi B and Stephon Diggs fed, taken care of, are saying Cardi B had Stephon Diggs fed and taken care of after his NFL win. Check this out, Brisk. And I might be having to apologize in a minute and retracting some statements. Check this out.
That's got a long way to go.
How old is that?
I don't know. But we said it like 12. He was like, damn.
Oh, you're her.
That's the difference in NFL.
So I don't know if you saw the video. Cardi was going crazy when he won the game or whatever, and apparently it was cooking for him. And the way he was eating those wings or whatever the fuck he was eating, I kind of think the relationship may be real. Now, don't get it twisted. I don't want anyone to get this twisted at all. Baby, it's 1000% of revenge, baby. That's not what I'm retracting. I think it's kind of like on Deep Cover with Omar Epps and LL Cool J, when Omar really started to really care about the gang and almost killed that one motherfucker who was talking shit to God, who was LL Cool J's name in the movie, and was like, oh shit, he got too deep, and luckily he was able to get pulled out at the end. He was like, you just like me, ha ha ha. LL Cool J did a great job in that role. And I think, the revenge part of it has maybe turned into true feelings on Cardi B's side for sure. And I do predict that Stephon will be having another 3-pointer by the end of this year. Maybe Cardi may be one of them, but I do predict 3 more lives being brought on the earth out of wedlock by Stephon. And she's gonna stay there, and I wish the best for them. I really do wish the best. Let's see what else I was gonna show up. Oh, hold on, let me make sure I ain't lying to y'all. Okay, so here's another story that I had seen that I done saved or whatever. Hold on, I gotta hit this refresh. All right. So, do you know about this smokehouse dude, the tenderism dude? I don't know too much about this situation and shit. I seen some of it or whatever, but we about to learn about it right now. So it says the owner of Destination Smokehouse told Unc Tenderism that he had nothing before he met him. Then the trademark Tenderism owner says he feels shortchanged by all of Unc's fame. What? Let me see what this is about.
He's added to the business has been huge and is very visible to a lot of people. But then at the end of the day, it shortchanges so many other people who built this business, including this guy, who when I met him had absolutely zero.
People thought the worst part was that
Yeah, you don't come out saying shit like that. Like that's the type of shit. Even if it's true, you don't say. You say that to your enemy. Like that's some shit you say like after y'all done bro. That's some Dame Dash shit to say and shit. In which tenderism should have been like Jay-Z, be like, all right, well, go make another goddamn Jay-Z, bitch. Make you another tenderism. Let's continue with this crackery.
Unc wasn't the restaurant owner. It wasn't. The real outrage is that the term tendernism was trademarked by the restaurant owner. What we are witnessing is an old black man being used as a mascot for an...
Hold on, AI voice. I don't like the way you said black man. Like, that was very... We was just talking about how AI is racist and shit. That sounded like a hard ER in that black man AI voice. I'm just saying. You need to tone it down. Let's continue.
Another man, white man's restaurant. And let's be honest, after seeing all those viral videos of the meat falling off the bone, anybody would want to try it. It was tendernism that made this restaurant explode online. People come to see him. Keith Lee came to see him. The viral fame, the business, the buzz that came from Unc, not the owner. But when Keith tried to leave a $4,000 tip, security stopped him, saying Unc was too busy. What made people even angrier was the owner's response afterward.
If I would have known he was here, I would have probably asked Edie to stop for a few seconds so we could go over there. That's what I would have done.
The way the owner speaks and Unc's energy just makes the whole thing feel uncomfortable. And ever since then, the owner has been showing up in every tendernism video. Now, the restaurant is getting canceled, with people saying the owner mistreated Unc and he doesn't get paid for all the popularity he's brought to the place. What's your take on all of this?
So I don't know, what's the background? Anybody know the background story? Let me see the background of this story, because I don't know how this shit works.
Buddy just started blowing up off the internet, talking about the tenderism, and people was like tripping off his reaction because that shit was hilarious. And then it looks to be colonization as normal.
As normal. As normal. You know, I had to go to the ChatGPT to see what's the history of this tenderism story. It said tenderism is okay, fuck it. Mid 2010. What the fuck? I'm talking about the barbecue shit, bitch. I'm talking about the barbecue story from TikTok. All right, here we go. Okay, so it says a TikTok video circulated showing a family at a neighborhood barbecue where the guests received the food and complained about it. Allegedly, it was... Bitch! See, that's why I'm switching over to Gemini. Because Gemini, watch me go to Gemini. ChatGPT is such a bitch. Watch me take my ass to Gemini and watch what it do. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. This is not a Google commercial. What's the history of the tenderism trademark issue? Watch ChatGPT hit me up tomorrow. I'm like, bitch, you didn't say shit about trademark, ho. Let me see. I'm gonna cancel my ChatGPT if it actually get the whole story and shit. It's developing the timeline. ChatGPT didn't do that shit. Piece of shit. You's a piece of shit, ChatGPT.
Gemini got an AI log to tell you what's going on and shit.
Hell real time. So, all right, here you go. It say tenderism, more accurately tenderism. Shout out to, and see, ChatGPT don't never try to correct my fucked up spelling. Shout out to you, motherfucking Gemini, whatever the hell and shit. Man, I'm canceling my goddamn ChatGPT. The trademark issue is recent and ongoing controversy involving viral fame, intellectual... Okay, I don't need that lead in. The dispute centers on Walter Johnson, known as Mr. Tenderism or Unc, the face of the barbecue brand, and Destination Smokehouse, the restaurant where he works. The rise of Mr. Tenderism in 2025, Walter Johnson became a viral sensation on TikTok and Instagram for his barbecue reviews. He coined the catchphrase tenderism to describe meat so tender it falls off the bones. The assumption is because Mr. Johnson was the sole face of the viral market and millions of viewers assumed Destination Smokehouse, located in California, was a black-owned business founded by him.
The term tenderism became synonymous with Johnson himself, driving massive traffic to the restaurant. And the controversy began when it was revealed that Mr. Johnson was not the owner of the restaurant. The actual owner was Nick Crackerwhite. The bait and switch fans felt misled, accusing the restaurant of using Mr. Johnson as a mascot. I'm sorry I laughed at shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all my honest thoughts of this shit, because I do be seeing shit like this happen on the internet a lot. And I'm like, okay, y'all know I'm always down for the cause and shit, but so many motherfuckers I know that made like kind of a mistake or assumed some shit and then it was wrong, and he reacted to it all wrong. But the way I'm reading this, I done seen niggas do this in real time, and I be like, yo, bro, I think we might have been mistaken. Man, fuck that shit. And once you hear fuck that shit, it's like, okay, well, either I'm gonna ride with it or I'm gonna shut the fuck up, one of the two. Fans felt misled, accusing the restaurant of using, because if I find out he was just posting just because he wanted to post by himself, and then people was like, oh, he uses him as a mascot, that's where I be like, okay, y'all, Dirty Cracker, yes, don't get it twisted, but whew, it's like y'all took it to 90, which I'm 100% going okay with, but it's just I done seen some shit sometimes where I be like, all right, y'all took it to 90 really fast right now. To present a false identity, sometimes referred to by his critics, because to me it don't seem like that's what they was trying to do, because that white dude want the fame. He was like, people not getting their credit and shit. So if they was using him to be the mascot, he wouldn't be coming out trying to be all in the video dancing.
Right.
Let's see. A mascot present a false identity, sometimes referred to by critics in this context as digital blackface, to attract a specific demographic of customers. The video response: to address the backlash, the restaurant released a video featuring both Crackerwhite and Johnson. Critics felt the dynamic in the video, where the owner did most of the talking while Johnson nodded silently, reinforced the narrative of exploitation rather than partnership. But was it ever a partnership? Is my whole thing is, how did it start? Like, what was the whole start of the shit? This is kind of like that Salt and Pepper situation where people like, oh, Universal was supposed to get them back there. I was like, hold on, they didn't never. Y'all do know they never owned them in the first goddamn place. Do y'all? The trademark filing, business is business. Unfortunately, sometimes when it come to business is business, I'm not saying it's right, but it's still business is business. The specific history of the trademark issue involves the legal battle over who owns the word tenderism. The filing, it was discovered that a corporate entity linked to the restaurant's ownership, often cited as Diamond or associated with Crackerwhite, failed to trademark the term tenderism. The conflict: intellectual property observers and fans argued that because Walter Johnson coined the term and gave it value through his personal likeness, he should own the trademark. The restaurant filing for it was seen as an attempt to legally lock Johnson out of the brand he created, preventing him from taking the tenderism name with him if he ever left the business. Third-party filings. Reports also surfaced of other parties, unaffiliated attorneys, or opportunists. So other motherfuckers was trying to trademark the shit. They ain't have shit to do with it.
So I saw this one lady. It was a black lawyer, and she was like, she was trying to trademark it to give it to Unc because she saw what the owner was trying to do.
I need to see that paperwork. You can verify that shit. Y'all know I done found a few trademarks.
She didn't show her paperwork, but she was talking about how the owner was trying to take advantage because Unc name wasn't nowhere on that paperwork.
You can go check it out. Let's go see how many people done attempted, because you can go find it. All right, so shit, unless they spelled it wrong here, let me see. If that was the term, it should have popped up there. Oh, you know what? Did I go to the right in the search? I ain't in the search. I got to go to the test search system. All right, here we go. It should pop up here. All right, let's see. Okay, so tenderism, let's see. And now for those who don't know how trademarks work, it's different categories of trademarks. So you got a trademark for clothes and brands, for like different objects or different areas of what you're trying to sell. You got to file a trademark for all of that shit. All right.
You see how many results it is?
Yeah, but So these two is the Smokehouse, the Diamond Smokehouse, folks. This is Kenneth L. Harris, individual. He filed it for shirts, hats, pants, coats, and socks. They did it for t-shirts, hoodies, and sweaters. Then Kenneth Harris did it for the restaurant services, mobile, and I wonder Kenneth Harris is Unc. I wonder. So these is others that died off and shit. So I mean, wait. So even if you attempt and you pay the money, it's gonna be here, Briss. So and I know that for a
Walter
fact.
Johnson. So I don't know who this Harrison cat is. Unc named Walter Johnson.
Let's see if we can search by name. Let's see that. And let's see if this Harrison motherfucker got any other trademarks. Let's see. Vote, dead. He owned Optimum Sports Management. He owns Harris Tweed. The rest of these he let die. All right. Let's see what trademarks the whatchamacallit got. That barbecue place got. Let's see. But yeah, I'm sorry. Well, they probably got the Diamond Smokehouse. Maybe we'll see if they do. They got a trademark. Pappy Smokehouse, abandoned Oaktown Smokehouse. So they ain't even got their own goddamn name trademark. It looks like Diamond Gang. Yeah, they ain't even got their own goddamn name. It appears. So yeah. And then when you look at a trademark, you can go look at the days and you can look at all of the whole paperwork that go with it, how long it took, what's going on. So they filed it on December 6th. December 6th, 2025, they filed this application here. All right. And so it take about a year for your shit to go through. They gonna ask you to submit. You can't file a trademark unless you can prove it's already, you've been doing commerce with it. Like, so he might not actually, well, they gonna ask for evidence and pictures, websites and shit. You give him all that shit. So if he been using it in his marketing and shit, and he already got t-shirts, he been selling them and shit, then he'll be able to do it. So let's see if Tenderism, Smokehouse, let's see what their website talking about. Blue Diamond, Smokehouse, Tenderism. All right, so Tender Smokehouse, where the goddamn restaurant? Y'all bitches got a website or not? BBQ address, places, Destination Smoke. Oh, it's called Destination Smokehouse. I'm stupid. All right, that's the Yup. He probably already got merch up there if he really trying to do this shit. If they got a goddamn website. The fuck? Or is he just using Instagram? Some people just use Instagram. Look like you just using Instagram. Let's see. Do you got any? So he ain't got no type of, unless he's selling the shirts or something in the store. But I know for a fact they go ask, when did you start selling this motherfucker? Sometimes they say, will you when do you plan on it, right? But if somebody already selling the shirts and shit, and they could show that they were selling before he filed his paperwork, they could actually like be able to do the shit. I know you know how Burger King, it was a Burger King before Burger King. And so in Illinois, it's this one mom and pop's Burger King that existed before Burger King existed, because they bought the trademark and shit. But the judge said, well, these motherfuckers been doing it, but do y'all plan on going nationwide? No. All right. Well, they can't build a Burger King within like 10 miles of their Burger King. So shit should have worked all sorts of kind of ways and shit. But yeah, let's see. Do he got Uncle up? He got Uncle up here and shit or whatever. I'm calling him Uncle like I know that motherfucker.
They got a website.
Please, businesses, can y'all please link y'all websites and shit? Oh well, maybe it's right here. Okay, I'm black. Wait, YouTube documentary, Forbes article, and Blue Diamond video, YouTube, but they ain't even got their goddamn fucking website here.
So
you got the website?
I just put it in the Ninja. That's what it looked like their website is. Guess I have to verify that address though.
He should start a goddamn whatchamacallit, a damn. Is the clock still? Okay, we got 5 minutes. All right, then we can get into some other shit. All right, yeah, this their logo. So this the website. Delivery, book, Destination Smokehouse. So they ain't selling no merch as of yet, which is kind of dumb, because you really need to be showing that you've been selling it before then. And for the trademarks they got it for, I think one of the trademarks was just for a restaurant online ordering service and field or restaurant takeout. So that's what that one is. And then they trying to get this t-shirt, the hoodies and shit is the other one that they trying to do here, which I don't think y'all saw when I was doing this shit when they filed this. I think they filed all this shit on the same day. December 6th. The other one for the t-shirts was on later on, but they did this one December 26th. And for what services? Primary class, and you can look up the class numbers and shit for what they trying to do. But yeah, we'll see.
Nowhere on his site does it says tenderism anywhere.
Yeah. And this the application. I thought I was sharing it. Y'all can see the trademark application has been accepted. And these is the classes he's signing up for. Let's see what trademark classes these is. Trademark classes. Let's see. While it's thinking, I'll come back over here. But yeah, so it's only these two for them, at least, and they just did it recently. I don't see nobody else. If Lil Mama really had did that shit, it would have popped up here though. She might have filled out the paperwork. You can fill out the paperwork but not submit it because it costs $300 to even put in the goddamn application and shit. So yeah, I think some people was bullshitting because it's only 4. So this Kenneth person who owns other trademarks, he filed. When did he file? He filed a month before them. So who the fuck is this person?
So let me ask you this. So the way a trademark works, so say for instance, the Destination Smokehouse was granted the trademark for tenderism. Mm-hmm. And then I created something and I said tenderism in it, just said it in a song. Do I owe them money for that, or how does that shit work?
Oh, no. So that's why they got all of the different designations, the different codes. So that's what I was saying right here. So these classes is 100 is miscellaneous, right? The other one, advertising business. The other is insurance and financial. And it actually like a whole bunch of shit kind of fall into it. So this advertising business is standard class for influencer services, promoting the goods of others or operating a business. CN classes indicates the trademark was filed for services, not just t-shirts and shit. So he trying to get it to where like you can't like name your business there, but naming the shit in the song and shit, that's not how the shit work. That just means you can't use it in commerce for the same shit they doing. So let's say I wanted to start a tenderism ice cream shop, right? Well, ice cream and barbecue ain't the same shit, so I could get a trademark for tenderism ice cream if they ain't got one, since it's not in the same shit. But if it's to block people from getting your lane, or for it could block people if, let's say I want to start a tenderism dildo shop. Well, he could be like, yo, I want to block them from doing that because that's gonna fuck up my brand. I don't want people thinking they eating goddamn dildo barbecue up in my bitch. And so you can fight on some shit if you think it's gonna fuck up your brand, but only if it's gonna compete with your brand and shit. However, thing about trademark is, let's say somebody come out the dirt and we see somebody, let's see how smart somebody was and shit. And then what time is it? We got 1 minute and 3 seconds left because I'm staying on time. I'm staying on top of that shit, y'all, on some real shit. So let's see if we can find anybody with tenderism t-shirts selling them already. I bet you it's somebody on Etsy or something. So this person, if it showed a date that they started selling them, which it may not, but so this was crazy. this person got what they asked for when you first fill out their application and shit. So if this person can say, and we can go to the Wayback Machine to see which date this shit popped up on. Wayback Machine. Hold on, y'all. We gotta see what date that damn website popped up. God damn it. Let's see if it's gonna take us there. It might.
And the chat said they believe the lawyer chick was stating who filed the trademark, and the guy is the one who stated he was holding it for Unc but couldn't get in contact with him.
Oh, the Kenny L guy, because he filed it before they did. But whoever got commerce on it, so I'm not sure if this the first person, this T-shirt motherfucker right here, but based on trademark law. If this is now, this say this Nordine Hamamayu or something like that, but if this motherfucker was to submit their trademark paper, even if it was after them and they can prove that they've been selling that shit before them, then they could go have to pay some money, but to do the back and forth and shit, but they could legally probably outdo it. Only in the T-shirts and shit though, not for the barbecue business part and shit. That if they ain't been selling no barbecue and shit. All right, you guys. I got some good news, some bad news for you. The good news is I've been staying on time, you guys, and trying to catch my flaws. Bad news is the hour is up for the public. So we are about to go to membership mode, where it is going to get crazy. And ladies out there, I didn't tell y'all this in the public, but I'm not gonna be here. Brisk go do some OF shit in the membership, and so you don't want to miss it. You really don't want to miss it. $2.99, you guys. It's $2.99's Struggle Crew membership, and you know what I'm saying. You can't. Hey, I don't know what it's gonna be like, and I'm not sure if the OF stands for OnlyFans or it stands for omnipresent failures or something like that. But he did say it was gonna be some OF stuff. So please don't hold me to what it's gonna be. But yeah, so y'all,
and you know what the OF stand for in this stance?
What's that?
A man of God.
Wow. 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 You see that, ladies? So go and pay them tithes. He gonna make sure he gets to the right place. And yeah. So before we leave the public, the question of the night. Currently with 49 votes, Nana says Mr. James can flip 5K to 20K in a week if you let her claim your kids on the taxes. Currently, we got 71 people that are good stewards of their money, and we got 29% of people that is they may be some good stewards too. You gotta take money to make money. You gotta take big risks to get big banking shit. So I'm about to press this goddamn button on this motherfucking shit. So if you sticking around in the membership, hey, stay right there. I think it's gonna do some kind of countdown. If you public, it's probably gonna kick you out like a bouncer and stuff. But remember, for $2.99, you can get in the club. Unless you are wearing hip hop attire, we don't do that hip hop shit around here. Okay, is we using it as a form of racism? We just might. We also don't allow On Cloud or Brooks or Doc Martens as well. All right. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out. All right. So what's gonna happen in 1 minute is about to pop. I think it's gonna pop in 1 minute. All right. So it's gonna do it. So you know what? It's gonna do it in 1 minute, y'all. So I guess YouTube kind of fucked up, dude. Cause the way you do it, it'll ask you, do you want to start it in 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes? It ain't got like no instant button. So I guess you supposed to just set it and then it shut motherfuckers off without them knowing, or maybe you supposed to tell them and shit. But I ain't gonna front YouTube. That's kind of fucked up and shit. Like, y'all should have some type of shit to be like, hey, you know, it's about to be membership time, you bitches. I don't know how that shit really operate, but. And do it show me a timer when this go? Yeah, it's 20 more seconds for a countdown.
Okay, I'm about to say, because I'm watching it on YouTube on regular, so I'm gonna see what it do when they shut it off. And shit.
But if it be like, hey, broke bitch, get the fuck out of here, ho, I'll be like, God damn, YouTube, that's pretty crazy. Cause I done got kicked out of a couple of people's lives and shit. But them motherfuckers be wanting $29.99.